This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2542, 8 Things Happy, Successful People Never Say, Part 1, by Marc Chernoff of marcandangel.com, and I'm Justin Malik. Happy Thursday, and welcome to one of the only podcasts in the world where blogs are narrated to you with permission from the authors, and sometimes longer posts that I split up into two, and that's the case today. I'll read the first half today, then finish the rest tomorrow. So with that, let's get right to part 1 and start optimizing your life. 8 Things Happy, Successful People Never Say, Part 1, by Marc Chernoff of marcandangel.com. How well have you chosen your words? Have you put them to positive or negative use? If I eavesdropped on your self-talk or your conversations with others, would I hear statements that create happiness or statements that refute it? Words are powerful. They can create or they can destroy. Even the small words you whisper under your breath can be the ones to hurt you or save you. Your ability to write a happy life story hinges on your language. It is your inner and outer verbal expression that makes your joy possible and that infuses your life with purpose and vitality. Today, I challenge you to choose your words wisely. It's time to stop saying, number 1, my goals and dreams can wait. To accomplish great things, you must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Be a dreamer, a believer, and a courageous and cheerful thinker. Be a positive motivator, a productive doer, and a go-getter who keeps her head in the clouds and her feet on the ground. Let the spirit of passion and possibility ignite a fire within you to do something worthwhile today. Don't forget to spread your enthusiasm to those around you. There's no excuse for being an amateur forever. Life is short. The day is rapidly approaching when the risk to remain perched in your nest is far more detrimental than the risk it takes to fly. Fly, spread your wings. Start now. What a disgrace it'd be for you to grow old without ever seeing the beauty and strength of your full potential. Be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. And remember, people are going to talk regardless of what you do or how well you do it. So worry about yourself before you worry about what others think. Number 2, I don't have a choice. William James once said, quote, when you have a choice to make and you don't make it, that in itself is a choice, end quote. Nothing could be closer to the truth. Ultimately, life has no meaning. You have a meaning and you bring it to life. It is a waste to always be questioning yourself when you are the answer. Until you can look at yourself in the mirror and honestly say, I have a choice, I am here now because of the choices I've made in the past, you'll never be able to say, I choose differently. You're choosing all day, every day. If you're struggling at a job you don't love, well, look at it this way. You're choosing to make a living to pay your mortgage, support your family, and fuel your dreams. Don't resist it. Own it. That's where your power is. If you're in a relationship that's causing you pain, you're choosing to be in it. Maybe staying will lead to essential growth or a breakthrough or a deeper understanding of love, or not. But you're choosing to be in or out right now. Whichever you choose, own it. That's where your power is. Number 3, they are probably right, so I must be wrong. Don't allow others to confuse you. Don't let them convince your heart what is right for you. Your heart already knows. Listen to it. Don't let anyone dilute the power of your inner voice. You've got to stand up for something specific on your own 2 feet, or you will achieve nothing worthwhile in your own mind. Within you, there is formidable and undeniable sense of purpose. Happiness comes from making a solid and persistent connection to that purpose. When your intentions are supported by a why that has meaning, you'll find the how to bring them to life. Bottom line, what's right for you may be wrong for others, and vice versa. The truth is that the world isn't really as it is, but as we see it. And we all see it differently. So don't be scared to step out of line. It's okay to go off the beaten path as long as you know why going a different way is right for you. Some people may resent the freedom that you create in your life when you choose to be true to yourself. If you come across these people, ignore them and carry on. Number 4, hear that on tomorrow's episode. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled 8 Things Happy, Successful People Never Say by Marc Chernoff of marcandangel.com. Thank you to Marc. I'll finish the rest of this post for you tomorrow. The stories we tell ourselves or the conversations we have in our heads, which we all do, by the way, all the time, those stories are a lot more powerful than what we give them credit for, I think. Not to sound like a broken record, but becoming more aware or in touch with what's actually going on in our heads is key to be able to make that change of dialogue. And there are different ways to go about this, especially today when technological advancements have brought notifications to us. Now, there's no brain connector that will detect negative thoughts, that I know of yet at least, but a meditation app on your phone can help. A simple reminder to check in and see what you're thinking about once a day or even once an hour can help. Journaling can help, online or offline. Therapy can help, online or offline. Listening to this podcast and reflecting back on your day and what you were thinking about throughout the day. The list goes on. And that hopefully doesn't overwhelm, but just simply show that there is likely to be something that will work for you. For me, meditation has been best, but also probably the most difficult to stick with, if I'm being honest. In any case, it's definitely worth working on and thinking about, even if it's just once today. So do keep it in mind. Thank you for being here and listening every day. I'll be back tomorrow to finish up this post where your optimal life awaits.